Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Here we are, Gratitude Week, day 4. So come on in, say hello, give me some likes and loves. I know you guys are here. Jody Breckbill, Stampin' Queen, coming at you live from my studio in Pennsylvania. There's my friends. Good morning, everybody. So no face today. It's just going to be hands because I'm on day 2 of no shower. My husband's trying to fix our bathroom, which has been going on for a little bit of time now. And one day we had no cold water and one day we had no hot water. So he promises me today that it is fixed and I will be able to take a normal shower. So you guys are, I'm not subjecting you to the greasy hair that I got going on because of no shower at my house. Thank goodness I don't have to go anywhere and I come on live here with you guys and I can just show my hands and you don't need to worry about what's happening up here in the face area. So, oh my gosh, good morning, everybody. So hopefully you're enjoying Gratitude Week. We are winding down. Tomorrow is our last day. Boo-hoo. Tomorrow is our last day of Gratitude Week. So just a couple quick reminders as we wind down. Daily prize patrols are still continuing. Grand prize is still happening. This is our grand prize. I'm giving away the Santa's delivery bundle. So make sure you've been here every day and I will enter you to win this super, super cute bundle. You guys, I don't even have this. Like, this is something I didn't even get. So I'm giving it away to you guys. Also, we have the seasonal sale ends tomorrow. A lot of sadness tomorrow. Seasonal sale ends, adhesive sale ends, Gratitude Week ends. Goodness sakes. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying it. This is like my customer appreciation or my demonstrator friend appreciation because I'm so blessed with what I get to do. And I just want to come on and thank you guys and do some special offers for you and some prizes and hang out and visit and show some stamping. So I'm so glad that you enjoy that. I will keep on doing it. Maybe next year I'm thinking we'll do Valentine's Week. Have we done that before? I know I do Halloween week, but did I do Valentine week last year? Because the new catalog, speaking of swoon worthy. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this catalog. Just the cover. Just the cover. I don't even need to look inside. I just love the cover. And celebration coming next year. Did we talk about one celebration? Have we talked about that? Only one celebration in 2023. Things are going to change up a little bit with the way we do some things, and I'm really happy about that. So I think you guys are going to love what celebration stuff we have, but it will be January and February. So don't sit on your laurels and think, oh my gosh, I will just get that next celebration because there won't be one. It's just one, y'all. So can't show you anything from the catalog inside, but I can show you my box I got yesterday. Do you guys want to see some sneaky peekies? Probably a lot of you guys are following lots of other demos who are doing unboxing and all kinds of stuff and showing you what we could pre-order. If you are a current demonstrator who did not attend on stage, you'll be able to pre-order December 1st. So pre-order and pre-earn from the celebration. So that is coming up. That's a demonstrator perk. If you want that perk too and you're not a demo, hit me up and let me know because that is a fun perk that we get to order everything a month ahead of time. Now, I do want to go back. Did I tell you everything you needed to know? No, because this was something I wanted to bring up. The 12 weeks of Christmas. I had some new friends joining us the last couple days on Facebook, including the annoying spammer yesterday, right, you guys? Gugapon or whatever his name was that was messaging all of you that he had a connection and wanted to share some zodiac signs with you. How creepy was that? Anyway, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Let's go back to the 12 weeks of Christmas. So if you are not in my mailing list, you do want to sign up and continue to get the 12 weeks. Tomorrow is going to be week 8. We are rolling through the 12 weeks of Christmas. So every week, 7 a.m. Eastern Time, Friday, you get a fun, gorgeous tutorial delivered to your inbox created by one of these lovely ladies. So my good girl, Betsy Kreider, my partner in crime, Connie Heisey, and my good friend, Mary Ellen from Illinois. The rest of us are PA girls, but Mary Ellen joins us from Illinois, and we decided to get together and do something fun and free. Not a lot is free, right, you guys? Not a lot is free, but these are complete free tutorials. This week, or the last 3 weeks, we have been focusing on the sweet candy canes. So we did Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. We did the boughs of holly or leaves of holly. We are doing the sweet candy canes, and then Mary Ellen's coming up next, and I can't think of the name of this bundle that she's using. It's the one with the window, that like you can put scenes behind the window. It's one I don't have, and she created some gorgeous projects for you guys. So this is a PDF tutorial, comes right to your inbox. You can do whatever you want with it. You can copy it, you can share it with a friend, you can get together and craft, use it in a class. It's just yours for free. So all you need to do is make sure you're in my emailing list, and the link will be in the description of the video after. So don't forget about that. Now, we talked a little bit about our spammer friend yesterday, and a lot of you guys did exactly what needs to do. I did check with my Google, or my Google. I checked with my Google, and my Google said, and my tech girl, Catherine, said, not much you can do about it. Facebook is a free forum, and your page is not private, it's public. So in the event that should happen again, kids, just report him. She said that's very important, was to report, not just block, but try and report him. So hopefully then they will. And it seemed to work because he's gone now. So maybe it was a one-time thing. Maybe it happens. Some of the demos said that is just a hazard of social media, that you sometimes get these people on there. So yeah, just if that should happen again, just do a report, and then you can do a block, and hopefully that will stop it. So on to more fun things. Who has time to spam people on the interweb? Not me. So yesterday's Daily Prize Patrol was the gorgeous On the Horizon DSP, which I think we all said we miss it very much. This was gorgeous. And our winner chicken dinner is Miss Monika Wilson. Monika, this gorgeous paper is yours. And I'm not going to open it, but when you do open it, you're going to love it, girl. You're going to love it. So congrats to Monika. And today's prize is the Dots and Spots dies. So all you need to do, like, love, comment, or sprinkle my video around, come back tomorrow and see if you are the lucky winner of the Dots and Spots dies. Do you want to see what it looks like? This die, if you don't win it, this die happens to be on sale 20% off. But it makes a very cool polka dot background. So it cuts out all these polka dots. So it makes really, really cool backgrounds for your projects. Yes, and that paper, you guys are saying it's all-time favorite. I'm with you. Absolutely. I really was shocked that did not carry over into the catalog. I thought for sure it would. But usually paper, they don't carry over. But when you have something so popular like that, yeah, but it didn't. So, alrighty. So come on back tomorrow and see if you win the Dots and Spots dies. Okay, sneaky peek time. Yeah. So I told you guys that I did not go crazy yesterday when it came to the other day when it came to my pre-order. I held myself back, and I had a big reward. So I held myself back and ordered a couple of things that I really, really liked. And then my big order will happen December 1st because there was things that I loved even more. But one is the two-tone Flora. So this is a two-tone stamp. And if you've been around for a while, I think these start to look familiar. Like, I can't think of what the name was, Cottage Rose or something like that. So anyway, really like that one. Photopolymer stamp set. And it's a big, oh, my box is broken. Look it. Boo-hoo. That's okay. I have other ones. Here's the die set. So this makes a very cool background. Can't wait to play with that. And there's the dies that'll cut out the images. So this comes together. Okay, super cool. Then This one I was so stoked about. It's one of these big double bundles, right? Self-control, you have none. Oh, I totally did. I'm going to show you most of the things that came in my box. You guys, I spent $80 on Tuesday. 80 bucks because I had such a big Stampin' Reward. So that is such an amazing. Aren't those fonts gorgeous? Love these. Stay tuned because I have a feeling my team is going to do an event around that. And here's the dies that work with that one. These are called, these are not correct. These are called Seaside Bay dies. They do not go with this at all. Let's dig and find what does. How about something fancy dies? That sounds a little better. Oh, I'm glad you're back, Laura. Oh, you work on Wednesdays. Work does get in the way of our fun many, many times. I'm so lucky that I get to do work and it looks a lot like play. So there's the something fancy dies. Very cool. They do coordinate with this, right? So they're going to make cute little banners and tags, but it's one of those that you could get by itself and use with 1,000 other stamps. So we do have that something fancy. Something fancy this way comes. I think this is the ribbon that goes with that one. I have two ribbons, but I think this is the ribbon that goes with that. And it is called Pool Party. I mean, I thought it was going to be like Pool Party linen or Pool Party something. So anyway, there's some pretty Pool Party ribbon. I'm a ribbon junkie. Love it. And then check it, you guys. Check it out. I'm going to open it right here with you guys because I have not seen this paper yet. I didn't really read, and I thought this would be a 12 by 12 pack, but it is a 6 by 6. And this one is called Fancy Flora. So this is part of the suite. All right, so you're getting 4 of every piece. And it reminds me, do you remember Art Gallery? Remember that one? And they showed us how they did it with like paste on a canvas. That's what this one is. And there's the back side. Or maybe Hues of Happiness looks a little bit like this too. Oh, you work for Weight Watchers. How cool is that? I might need to hit you up in January. You know how it goes. There we go. There we go. Ooh, look at this one with the neutrals. Big fan of the neutrals. Digging that. So the great thing about these papers is that really let it do its job. Just let the paper shine, maybe put a little label, little ribbon, and just let it be. There we go. Neutral again on the back. These are going to be awesome scrapbooking pages too, I think. There we are. There's one. Then there's the back. Ooh, purples. That looks sunset-y, especially fall sunsets here in Pennsylvania. We call them cotton candy sunsets because they're very pink and purple. That reminds me of that. So again, this kind of screams Easter to me. What do you think, guys? This feels very Eastery, which I'll be ready for because it's gray and yucky in PA. I'm kind of digging that we've got those kind of masculine tones, neutral tones, right? That's fun. Not everything has to be bright. So there's another one. Oh, doesn't that look real? I mean, it feels like you can just see you could feel the texture. You can see it, but it seems like, oh my gosh, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm trying to talk and then I'm also like swooning over this paper. There's that one. We're getting down to the wire here. This one, lots of shades of purple. So us purple lovers, let's be happy. We will be happy. There's this one with that on the back. Ooh, grays and yellows. Hello. I'm super, super thrilled with this. Very, very happy. Here I thought the farm one was going to be my favorite. Now I'm like, wait a minute. All right. So that is something Flora. Can't remember its name, but fancy Flora. Yes, it is. All right. So I got that one. Then maybe these gems go with it. I don't quite remember. So they are iridescent pastel gems. So there's some cool gems. And Oh, okay. Oops. Slow down, Breck Bill. You're getting too excited. All right, this is a standalone by itself. Oh, what are you saying, Anne? That must be the back of this catalog? Oh, Anne said that must be where they got the back of the catalog. I want to paint a whole room like that. I can't show you the back. I can show you the front and the back, but that's it. All right, so these I was very excited about. And my friend Connie demonstrated these on stage. We've got a new set of alphabets, finally. And what you'll notice is some of the vowels are double. So like there's 2 E's, 2 A's, there's 2 T's, 2 S's, 2 R's. So when you want to run these through and say something important, you have some double letters. So nice and tall. These are going to make great scrapbook pages, great framed art. Connie did a cute card for her grandson Easton and was able to put his name on the front. So kind of like the old set of dies that we had, but not as thick. Now, because they're not as thick, my concern was if you want to put dimensionals on them, they're really thin. So I would use either adhesive sheets when I'm die cutting them. So you just peel them off and every single one is a sticker. Or if you want the dimension, use the pop dot sheets, right? You guys know we have full sets of dimensional sheets where they're not cut. It's just a big sheet and you can die cut with it. And then they would come off and they would have dimension. And you would just peel the back off instead of having to put a bunch of little teeny tiny pop dot pieces on there. So we'll work with this. We are going to have some fun with this one. That's called Alphabet a la Mode. All right, what else did I get? Let's go to the beach, Seaside Bay. These cool. If you guys are an East Coaster like me, some of us are near the Chesapeake Bay. Look at that. Got the crabs. Maryland people, we got a blue crab there. It also comes with these flat adhesive pearls. So you could put a pearl inside your clam. Oyster. What has a pearl? I think it's oysters, right? Clams don't make pearls, do they? Now, I did have a die set that went with that. And I was going to try and show it to you earlier. Here we are. Seaside Bay dies. Look at this. Right there, it makes yourself a clam, oyster, scallop. You can put your pearl inside there. And then it has all kinds of little dies. It's got all kinds of grasses and seashells. I'm really, really jazzed about this one. So very excited for that one. That is called By the Bay. Of course, it has designer series paper. It does have some pretty ribbon. So we've got that ombre ribbon there. I'm pretty sure that goes with this one. We've got some cool paper. So let's check out this. Check this one out. Another 6x6 pack. So I'm going to go through it with you guys. Haven't seen it yet. Well, I've seen it in person. I can tell that this one has something fun on the back just by the feel. Oh yes, shimmer, shimmer. All righty, so we got some shimmer. Oh, this one's cute. Again, this one makes me think scrapbooking, which I haven't done in years, but some of you guys do. So that would be great beachy paper. And then like the color splash, very cool. Oh my gosh. We must have a thing for little fat birds because we have that perched in a tree and now we have little fat sandpipers or whatever they are. And there's, oh, it's fish. It's a herd of fish. Okay, so we were just talking about on the horizon. This kind of speaks like on the horizon. There's just a view from the beach. Like, we're sitting right here in this little chair. There's the sand and the ocean out there calling to us. Loving this one. Some more sparkle on the back. There's the oysters. And there's the back. This one is not shimmery. It sure looks like it. Well, it's got a little bit of shimmer, not foil like. Another good one. Yep, love that one. Maybe it goes this way, however you want to look at it. There we are in the background. Oh, Love some wood grain paper. Always a fan. There we go. There's the other side with all our ocean friends. This one with this, no. Oh, more fish. We just have some blue now. So I like that. And then this piece, more of our By the Bay friends. That looks like very seashell looking there. And the people who demonstrated these on stage, oh my gosh. My friend Mary Jo did this one in Pittsburgh. She had some great ideas. I love that that's iridescent with the oysters. And there we go. It's on the other side of this one. Ooh. Okay, so that is the By the Bay Designer Series paper. And, oh, something else goes with this, I think. Fine Shimmer. Big old 12 by 12 in 3 different colors of glimmer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is really, really pretty. Loving that. What colors does it tell me? What colors they are? Fresh freesia, soft succulent, and gold. So big fan of that. Big. Okay. Now I want to show you my favorite. There was lots more that we could get, but I told you I was behaving. I was being have. All right. I'm not going to. Once it's out of the box, I'm not trying to shove it back in. So I need to make some room though. So hold on a sec. I'm already seeing ideas online. Like these demos must have overnighted their order and then started playing. I'm busy getting ready for a retreat. So I'm just looking right now. I'm a window shopper. So here was what drew to me. I was like, oh, Malanta. And I'll tell you, a bunch of people came up to me and they were like, did you hit $1 million? Is this your stamp set? And I was like, no, but that's totally what I would have done if I was $1 million seller. So there is On the Farm, and there are all the little goodies. Look at the little pigs. There's a little bunny. There's a goose. We got some ducks, some little cows, a little windmill. That's a chicken, I think. And look, the sheep even has some curly cues. You can make him, like emboss him almost. This cow has a hole in her middle, so you can make her a holy cow. But I'm totally kidding. That's a silo, right? See, there's our silo. So anyway, there's that. And then, of course, we've got the Designer Series paper. And this DSP is one of the freebies during celebration. So if you get the farm, you can, if you buy the farm, you can get the cows for free. All right, so there's our cool cows. Pretty sure these dies work with this piece of paper, so you don't have to hand cut them all. So we've got that one. We've got some gingham plaid. Love that. That's such a farmer page, right? There we've got cows and sunflowers. The rolling green hills. Yeah, I came with the jokes today. Oh my gosh, that's me getting punchy because I'm so ready to see my Pampered Stampers tomorrow. Then we've just got the red and white. Like this kind of reminds me of like a handkerchief, but just some scenery on there. All the little chickens. Okay, come on. Just, oh, that's like grain bag. Kind of looks like a grain bag if you know farming. Yep, or horsing. There we've got our chicks and our ducks. Is that an Oklahoma song? Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take her out in Missouri. Chicken wire. Okay. Look at this one. How cool is that? I feel like this just gets put in a frame and I'm going to hang it in my room. Because how can you cut that up? Like, just frame it. That's what I think. All right, what's on the other side though? See, the other side's going to make me love it, and then I'm going to have guilt for cutting this one. Oh, it's the oh, I was going to say it's flowers. I was going to say it's vegetables, but it's not. There's vegetables. These are the flowers, and there's the veggies. And what's on the other side of that one? Just some good old stripes. So isn't that so cute? What's it called? Day at the Farm. Yes, Day at the Farm and On the Farm. Now, did you guys notice that these are the same name? Stampin' Up! Listened. We've been complaining for a couple years about naming the stamp and the dies differently because it makes them hard to find. On the Farm stamp, On the Farm dies. So that will be how it is going forward. Woohoo! All right, my friends, that's it. We got to get stamping. We got stuff to do today, childrens. Okay, so what are we stamping today? Well, I have good news and bad news. Good news first, right? Always start with the good news. We are going to use the Lights Aglow Suite. So this is one of those big suites again, where you get stamps and dies together, and then there's paper, and there's ribbon, and there's gems. So this does come with a stamp and a set of dies, so it is bundled together. A couple of you were asking me yesterday, what's the deal with this? These are amazing, amazing. These are my magnetic cards from Stamp and Storage. So they go in, do I have one here? They fit in a sleeve. Okay, so I do have a sleeve. That's what it looks like. So I do have some where I have them stored in the sleeve. This is a bigger magnet card because this is a big set of dies. So I just keep it in the sleeve and I keep it Bubba Randed, as my kids used to say, Bubba Randed together. Okay, so that's how I do those. But then these fit inside the case. So these are a little bit smaller. They fit inside. They are a nice, sturdy magnet, so we don't lose these guys. Now, Stamp and Storage does sell a case, a plastic case that has clips right here, and you can actually just clip the magnet in, and it stays that way. So you can check those out too. You can take all these things, take them out, and put them in a Stamp and Storage case. So if you love Stamp and Storage, or if you're not sure about Stamp and Storage, head over there to their website. But if you're going to shop, hit me up because I have an affiliate link for you guys. All right, so we're going to play with Christmas Lights and Brightest Glow. I had already planned this out before I saw what happened. And the designer series paper that goes with this is no longer available, like not at all. So the Lights Aglow paper has already sold out. We're heading into the end of the catalog season. So that DSP is not available and will not be coming back in stock. So that's my sad news for you guys. And I'm so sorry that I'm showing you things that you're going to be like, oh my God, that's gorgeous. And then, you know, you can't get it. The other thing that we're going to use is the glimmer paper. So this is a big 12 by 12 pack of glimmer with gold, evergreen, and vanilla. That is on non-orderable. Okay, but it's supposed to be coming back in. So if you tried to get that, it is not available at the moment. Then the ribbon that coordinates is not available at the moment, but should be coming back in. But the gems are here. So please forgive me for showing you some cool stuff that you potentially may not be able to get. But let's go ahead and play anyway. Some of you guys may have already gotten these things, and if you did, good job. All right, so this is our first card. This one does not have a sentiment. It would be whatever you wanted to put on the inside. And a lot of people were asking me, what are these dies that just cut holes? So I'm going to show you how that works. So we're going to go with Cherry Cobbler. That DSP was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, me too, you guys. I think that's a really helpful tip or helpful thing that they're doing is making sure that, uh-oh, where's my DSP? I cut it out yesterday. Cut it out. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? All right, hold please. All right, so sorry about that. We're going to go with a different designer series paper, but that's okay. I know, Corinne, I have a lot of people that are saying that. I'm getting messages constantly saying, do you have any extra? Is there any way that I can get more designer series paper? And I'm like, I don't have any. I'm using it in a class, so I don't have any to spare. I cannot spare a square. Alrighty, so we put a basic white layer down there, and then I'm going to do a cherry cobbler layer here. Now this one has a little bit of glimmer in it. It's got that gold in there. I can't find that piece. So we're just going to go with this one. Okay, now we are going to do some cutting here. So let me find that correct piece with all the dots. This one right here. This particular die set, it makes a good old mess. So if you like the confetti that comes out, you'll love this one. It is definitely one that you may need to vacuum the house later. So I've got my piece of basic white there, and I'm just going to run this through and create all of those little dots. Okay, so see them all there, and see them all here. It's like snow. Okay, so the next thing is, I don't have my handy brush, but look at all that. This is what happens. It makes snow everywhere. So perfect for shaker cards, to put inside an envelope and make your friends angry when they open it and all of a sudden there's little snowballs all over their floor. I need to do a little bit of poking to get the rest of them out. Okay, that looks pretty good, I do believe. Woo! All right, let's put this in the trash. I usually just sweep everything right off to the floor, but not today. We're going to attach this to a layer of cherry cobbler. And I'm just going to try and put a little bit of adhesive down along that edge. So you'll see that then the cherry cobbler is going to shine through those holes. Okay. So on this one, can you see where I did the swirl? It cuts out holes like that, and then I put glimmer paper behind it. So it looks really pretty when you have some glimmer showing off behind there. So I've got, oh, I thought I had I guess I don't. I thought I had one that was already open, but I must not. So we're going to open this one. This is the ribbon that's non-orderable, but it will be coming back. I forget what the date is. One of you guys may already know what the date is of it expected to come back in. So let's just put a bit of ribbon around our back side here. Just tack it to the back. I hate to waste ribbon on the backs of my card. So I just do that little tack, that tacky technique. So tacky. There we go. I might need to put a little glue there because it's kind of popping up, but I'm going to do that later. Now I've got a piece of cherry cobbler and we're going to do tone on tone. So the big old Christmas tree, we're going to ink that up with cherry cobbler. I'm hoping a lot of you guys were able to get this one. You know, got the paper when it was available. Okay, so there is a tone on tone Christmas tree. Now I'm going to cut it out. So sorry, I'm bumping you. Slow down, kids. Okay, so I didn't do this one ahead of time. But what you could do if you wanted to do a bunch is you do that technique with the Stamparatus. So you would cut out a bunch of these pre-stamped and then just line them up inside your Stamparatus. Looks like my cherry cobbler needs a bit more ink. He's a little bit on the dry side. He went through a class last week, and so he was well loved. So there's our pretty Christmas tree. We're going to put, oh, there's the star. Don't lose that. We're going to add some dimensionals to that little tree. Pop him up, make him loud and proud. And that looks like a perfect spot for a little bitty dimensional. I know, Betty, everybody's sad they didn't grab some more. I did a big Christmas in July event with this one, and I'm so glad that I did because a lot of people were able to get it early because it sold out a couple times, I think. Oh, it's going to get re-inked as soon as I get to our retreat, I have a feeling. There we go. We're just using a good old snot dot for our pretty star on the top of our tree. Stick it down real good. And we're going to do a little, just a bow or a knot. I'm not going to do a bow. It's going to make it a little bit too thick. So we'll just do a pretty bow here. Cut off my extra, and then you know what we got to do, right, you guys? Everything's better with bling. So let's make this card shine. Oh, it's not going to shine too much because I'm running out of bling. I might have to get a new pack. All right, so let's see what we can do here. There are kind of some little snowflakes that just are on the tree, and that's kind of where I started to add the gems, right in the centers of those little snowflakes. It works out almost perfectly. There's one there, and then we'll put one here. Okay. There we are. There's with a little bit more bling and my darker ink. I also put one right in the center of that gold. Okay, so there's card number 1. And let's get ready for card number 2. We're going to use our favorite evening evergreen. Whoops, here's card number 2. Such pretty glimmer paper. Oh, so pretty. You can see why we love evening evergreens so much and we don't want it to leave us next year. Okay, so there's our evening evergreen. I have a piece of designer series paper here that I'm going to attach for the background. Bye, Anne. Thanks for joining us. Always good to visit with you. Hi ho, hi ho. Off to work you go. Now I did take a piece of another piece of the DSP, and we're going to add this on top. And ahead of time, this is from the dies. Okay, so we've got that pretty banner. This is from the dies, and this is from the dies. So I die cut out the snowflake, and it's hard to see, but I die cut out the detail snowflake as well. So can you see all the little holes in there? Yeah, Patty, it's an in color. It's a 21 to 23 in color, evening evergreen. So yes, it will be leaving in the next annual catalog. All of them will, right? So papaya, freesia, polished pink, succulent, and evening evergreen. Unless my hunch is correct and we have a color refresh and they bring it back. Picker tool, where'd you go? Come on now. I just used it, didn't I? It rolled over here. So what I'm going to do, why I'm looking for my picker tool, is I want a glue dot, and I'm going to just pick it up here because I'm having a hard time seeing. And I'm going to put it right there in the center of that snowflake. And then he's going to hang out here in the corner. Because he's so detailed. Yes, the bag we all got on stage is Evening Evergreen. Yep, absolutely. It's everybody's favorite. We all love it. All right, let's do our sentiment here in Cherry Cobbler. Let your heart be light. Well, you still have plenty of time to order more because retirement would be, we would probably start announcing in March that those colors are leaving us. There's your Let Your Heart Be Light. So we got time. You can always get more. Stock up. Because our new catalog doesn't start till May. All righty. Come on, let's lay down here. Lay down and behave, sir. There we go. Some dimensionals on the back of this one. Then we'll add a ribbon and some gems and a beautiful card. Yeah, it is sad when they, yeah, you can always request to keep colors. Now keep in mind that the annual catalog is already ready to roll. So if they did not keep it, or there is not a color refresh, it will not reflect in this upcoming catalog. But colors have come back a couple years later. So it's always possible. But yes, you can contact Stampin' Up and tell them how much we love this color. And we want it to stay and play with us forever and ever. All right, guess what time it is? Bow maker time. So we're going to do another bow with that pretty gold ribbon. There we go. Cute little bow. Now, glue dot. And we're rolling along here with card number 2. There we go. Let's trim the ends down just a smidge. Alrighty, now let's get some bling. And it looks like all I have left is green, so we're going to go with it. We're going to add some succulent bling here. There we go, some festive pearls. I've got you on the list, Betty. Yep, I have you and Tamara, you on the list. All right. So there is card number 2. This one has some red pearls. They pop just a little bit more than the green, I think. But I'm running out of pearls. All right. I got one more card for you, and then I have some things I want to show you. Okay, this is a little bit of a fun fold here. So we've got a piece of, there's our card right here, and we're going to just flip that open. So this one's cut 4 1/4, or yeah, 4 1/4 by 11. And then we're going to fold it. And we got to trim off a little bit on the front. Where's my trimmer? My big Stampin' Up trimmer has gone into the box to head to camp. All right, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4, right? Wait a second, that's 2, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. So I'm going to cut off Yes. 2 3/4 is going to come off that side. We're going to keep that piece, right? And we're going to add our basic white for our inside. So again, just in case you missed that, I folded it in half and I cut 2 3/4 off. So right there, keep that. Don't let it run away. So we'll put a piece of designer series paper here on that little flap that's left. Pretty, like that little bokeh background. And then we're going to take that piece that we did cut and we're going to attach a piece of designer series paper to it. Now, before we do that, I am going to put my ribbon on. Also, on my original, I put some paper on the inside. I'm going to add that later because I don't have a piece cut right now. Need to go up. I want it more in the middle. There we are. I always like to put adhesive on those ends so they don't come off. And then we'll add that to our, this is the cutoff piece. So, right, we're using the whole thing. No waste. No waste. Now, what we need to be careful of with when we add these is your adhesive can only go on this side right here. You don't want to put adhesive all over the whole thing, so stop yourself or your card is going to be glued shut. So just enough adhesive on that one side to hold it on and allow it to be a fun fold. So check yourself. Don't get too ahead of yourself. There we are. Very pretty. Now, ahead of time, I cut out a white circle, and I'm going to stamp our sentiment, which is where? Did it run away? Now, I know I had it on a block. I'm not crazy. It's right here. So we've got our, this is very light. He needs some juice. So we're hope that it can get through today. 'Tis the season. Beautiful. Okay, that's going to hang out here, and I'm going to show you how I did this snowflake. It's like a 2 or 3 step. Oh, my nose is running. That I did. And the first thing was to stamp it. I hope this is what I did because I did it in July. So let's see how good my memory is. Get it good and inky. There we go. Now there's a die that works with this, and there's 2 pieces to it. And it is this one right here. So there is one that will cut out the die. Okay, so this cuts the entire thing out. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, Sherry, I think when I talked to Deb, I don't think Deb's on with us just yet. I don't know if I've seen her. Debbie Calandrelli, are you on with us? I think she said she has sold out of the bow makers, but she will tell her stepfather to make some more. So it may be a little bit till he gets them made because everybody wants a bow maker. Everybody wants one. So I'm going to lay this on here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like if you just cut out the outline of the snowflake. So I'm having a hard time because there is so much glare in my studio. So hold on while I get things settled there. Okay, so if you just cut out the snowflake, this is what it looks like. So that's just stamped with the outline cut out. So if you like that, you can go with it, okay? But you can put this over top on the center. Now, it is possible that you can do these at the same time. Okay, so you can put these down together. They nest inside each other and you can run it through and just do one pass through the Big Boss and it will cut out. But I wanted to show you what it does look like if you only cut out the outside layer. So let's do it again. With this detail in here. And hopefully it will behave itself. You behave. Okay, so now we have to do a little confetti making, but all of those little nooks and crannies should pop right out with your picker. Or if you have your little brush, you know, your brush end of your Go-Go Gadget tool, you can use that. And there you go. So that's so much difference in that snowflake by adding that little detail die, right? Okay, before it gets lost, let's throw some of this on the floor. Maybe one of those little gnomes that mess around in mess with my stuff in my craft room will vacuum it up while I'm away. It definitely needs a vacuuming and a floor washing for sure. All right, so there goes our 'Tis the Season right there in the center. A couple dimensionals now because it's so much cuter if it's popped up off the page or off the card, right? Ah, so pretty. So pretty, so pretty, so pretty. A little bit of ribbon. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been going way longer than I planned. Well, we did look at new stuff, didn't we? I always feel bad. I always want to be like a half hour with you guys because I know you've got things to do. And then I end up going like an hour. But I was showing you all the new goods. And it is gratitude week, right? Okay, so there we are. Now I would put on this one, I want some red gems. So these are the red gems from the Festive Pearls, but I'm out of those, so I got to find a new pack. So I'm going to bling that up a little bit later. Also, I used the evergreen bokeh piece. On this one, I used the succulent bokeh piece because that's what I had. So two different looks. And then on this one, I also did a strip of DSP on the inside just for fun. So here are your cards from today. These are the 3 cards that we created using ribbon that you can't get, DSP that you can't get, glitter paper that you can't get. So hopefully you have it at home, you love it, and you can play more at home. I'm so sorry that I showed you things that you cannot get. But you know how things are. Like towards the end of the season, we start to sell out, and that's how things go. Now, let me show you some things that I created with this same bundle, right? So I showed you this one a little bit earlier. Yep, tomorrow at 10, Betty. Tomorrow at 10, our last day. So that's all these little swirls, right? And so I put glimmer paper behind it. So that's got those pretty dots are showing glimmer through there. Here's one that we did in one of our classes in July. Black and gold for Christmas. Who knew? But you could so easily change this to New Year's. I think this would be a gorgeous New Year's card or even birthday. It's just very pretty. Wedding, celebration, anniversary, change out your sentiment and just let it be black and gold. I think that is so much fun. This is another one from, oh, he lost his bling. Do I have one that does have the bling? Maybe I don't. Oh, yes. He's so much better when he's not naked, right? Although, look at what happened. Your little ball keeps falling off your... So there you go. There's one with the gems. Did we show this one? This one's naked too. So I must have done them without gems because I must have ran out. So there's another one. Wishing you a season. This is the paper. So it will come on a 6x6, cut it out 3x3, and you get 4, 2 circles and 2 squares. And then you just pop that right in the middle and bada bing, bada boom. You have a gorgeous, easy peasy mac and cheesy card. I must have liked it because I made 3 of them. All right, let's see. Here's more snowflake. Cut out with the snowflakes. A little bit more black and glimmer. Very, very simple joy card. The red I did opposite, and I did it with the soft succulent. So again, just cut that paper into 3x3. You're good to go. And here is that, this one had a little bit of bling on there. So this one's got some glitter star, and then I put a gem in there. And then of course, my friend Dory made this one, and I think that is just gorgeous. So great job, Dory. I loved it. Okay, so those are some ideas from the Lights Aglow bundle. This one right here, the suite, I guess I should say. Yeah. Now, before you guys go, tomorrow is the last day, remember, 10 a.m. Eastern time. But I want to make sure, we talked about kits the other day. I showed you how to use your kit stamp and make some more cards. But I just want to make sure you guys know about these 2 tag kits that we have. And this one is Love Santa. But look at how big these tags are. This is the size of my hand. Right? So if you're looking for some quick, this would make such a fun craft night, either a girls' night out or like after Thanksgiving, if everybody's watching football and there's others that want to get together and craft. What a fun project this would be. Kids, adults, grandma, aunts, uncles. You could get these kits and make these really, really cute tags, or you can take them, just cut the little hanger off and make them cards, put them on a card front. So I wanted to show you those. There's Santa again. And here's the joy one. And you just put to and from on the back side. So I know a lot of people do crafting days after the Thanksgiving holiday because family's home. You're looking for something fun to do. So there is that tag kit. It's called Love Santa. And of course it comes with the stamp, with the ink, everything you need, all inclusive. And then the other tag kit we have is called Christmas Gifting. And I wanted to make sure you were aware of the size of these suckers. Here's my hand. There's that tag. How cool are they? And they're gift card holders. So you could put some money in there or a gift card in there, and boom, you have very quick and easy tags for your Christmas giving. A lot of us are going to holiday parties and we need a little something for a friend. So check out Christmas Gifting. If you guys are local to me and you can get to my house, I have kits in my studio. So I know Thanksgiving is like next week, everybody. Next week is Thanksgiving. So speaking of, anyway, all right, my train is running too fast. Let me slow down. So I do have kits cash and carry out of my studio. So if you are local to me, contact me, let me know. I will tell you what I have available. I do know that I've got both of these kits. There's the gift card in the back. So you guys can swing by and you can grab Christmas kits or any kits. So if you have the grandkids over and you're like, we need to do something crafty, I've got kits. Okay, so that one makes 6, 7, 8, 9 kits. Then there's all your goods. And here's your leftovers. So you can make more or have a little uh-oh, right? It's okay if you have a little uh-oh. So I wanted to make sure I tell you that. Now, let's go back to next week. Next week, I'm usually Monday night, 7 o'clock. Okay, 7 p.m. Eastern time, Movie Monday. Normally, I do What's Up Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. My daughter is coming home. I have not seen her since July, so I am picking her up on Tuesday night. And it happens to be my anniversary. So I will not be live on Wednesday. I may try to come on Tuesday, maybe Tuesday at 10. I'm going to see how my week looks. But Wednesday, I will not be on because when my daughter's here, I want to get all the hugs and the love and spend the time with her. Plus, we'll be prepping. You guys are probably going to be prepping Thanksgiving too. So I will try to come on. If it does not work, that I cannot be live next week, you guys have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating, whoever you're with, enjoy every single second. All right, now that got a little bit like almost like heartfelt, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So don't forget, it ain't over. Next week or tomorrow. We are here tomorrow, 10 a.m. So I will see you then for Gratitude Week. Don't forget, tomorrow does end the seasonal sale. It ends the adhesive sale. And then on Tuesday, it's going to end Gratitude Week. And then, sorry, not Tuesday. Sunday is the end for Sweet Seedlings and Boughs of Holly. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. So I will see you tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. But I just kind of was thinking ahead of what next week is going to look like. And I don't, I'm going to say for sure, I will not be live on Wednesday at 10 a.m. All right. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good day.